My number three is very personal. Being a Packer fan, I'm sure a lot of you won't be surprised that I put a bear on my list. I have William the Refrigerator Perry as
Okay.
my third most overrated player of
Okay.
all time.
Before you get into it, doesn't a man have to be rated before he can be overrated? I've never put the fridge on any list of great football players, yet alone athletes.
He is the quintessential player that people remember in that Super Bowl run, and it drives me nuts. This guy was an okay player. You know, he was a starting player on that AFC, your NFC Bears team Super Bowl winning, but everybody remembers the fridge and they remember his spike during the Super Bowl in a touchdown that should have been Walter Payton's.
Well,
You
I
know,
was going to say that was a dagger in Walter Payton's heart when he did that.
it was. It's just, it drives me nuts hearing Bears fans. Yes, I'm talking directly to you, Bears fans, talking about the fridge as being one of their greatest players of all time because you hear it all the time. He's the one that's remembered. Every Bears fan knows his name, yet there are kids out there that know the fridge and don't know Butkus. There are kids out there that know the fridge and don't know Walter Payton. Like,
The
they don't
fridge
know
wasn't
Gale
good.
Sayers.
The fridge wasn't good enough to crack their own defense on that 85 Bears defense. The only
Right.
reason he ever got in, the reason Dick could use him on offense, was because Buddy Ryan wouldn't allow him on his defense.
Right. It drives me crazy. Like I said, this is very personal because I hear Bears fans talk about the fridge all the time. I see fridge jerseys all over the place. And you don't see Gale Sayers jerseys. You don't see Walter Payton jerseys as much. That's not true. You see Walter Payton all the time, but you don't see Gale Sayers. You don't I mean the Bears have what 30 Hall of Famers and more Bears fans out there know the fridge than they know their own Hall of Famers. It's like, you know, John Kuhn was a good player for us for all those years, better than the fridge ever was, and he was a fan favorite. But it's like if people remember John Kuhn more than they remembered Paul Horning or Bart Starr or Ray Nitschke. It's just, come on, Bears fans. I get that you had the one Super Bowl run, but you had Walter Payton, the greatest running back of all time on your team, and you guys talk about a defensive lineman who stole a touchdown from your star running back in the Super Bowl.
Something that Peyton never forgot. Dick can apologize from that day to the end of time. It's never enough. Bridge was a character.
He was the circus clown. I mean, he was the Ringling Brothers main attraction. It, I can't stand it. Like I said, this is completely personal. I'm tired of hearing about the fridge. He was a nice player. Talk to me about Gale Sayers, Walter Payton, or any of the other 30 Hall of Famers you have. Don't talk about the fridge anymore.
So how do you really feel about him?
Yeah, I'm done now. I'm done. We can
Okay.
move on to yours.